This is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the four-man position.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while... And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program with Blake Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Lopez has gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight.
And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
Now the Hoyas with it. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Fires from deep. And he gets it to go. Lopez has got a couple of threes now in the first for the Hoyas.
It's taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter offensively.
But no time to relax here. They've got to keep the pressure on with the defense, and I think they've got to try to put this one away early.
And the Badgers with possession here. Down by 12. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And another three for Georgetown.
And you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. And it's Gibson in at the power forward position.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
A 3 ball. And again, the triple from Lopez. Lopez has got 19 points.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks.
And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And you've got to be excited after the show we saw in the first half. Freak and his team came right out and took control of this game.
And guys, give them credit. They came to play. A lot of times nerves can slow a team up in a title game like this, but they look as cool as a cucumber. They still need to have another strong half here to close things out.
Lopez in at point guard. Warren is out there with Price. Then there's Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the shooting guard. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4 spot. Lopez with the bucket.
And guys, one big story that we have in this championship game is that a guy like Freak could boost his draft stock quite a bit. A win here could catapult him up the big boards of a lot of teams.
And you know, while it's just one game, scouts will get a chance to see how he plays on the big stage. Knowing a player is at his best when the lights are brightest is a big plus in GM's books.
It's hauled in by Hawkins.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And the wide open shot from Decker. Offline with his 3. Hoyas leading by 22. Here's Lopez. Buries it from 3-point range. Lopez has got 26 points.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
There's the pick. Lopez over to help. Wade, he's checked in for Wisconsin. Here's Hawkins, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. The Badgers making a switch here. Conley's checked in. Out of bounds, Georgetown takes possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports. So it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Felix. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Felix has got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Badgers with some changes. Walker's checked in for Kaminsky. Payton comes in for Hill, and Fisher subbed in for Hawkins. Fisher against Gonzalez. Lopez over to help, and Fisher kicks to Wade. Conley dishes to Payton. Back to Conley. Payton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Conley. Will it go? No luck. So Georgetown will take it the other way. Lopez in at shooting guard, and it's Joseph in at the 5, roaming the paint.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Lopez, no luck.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
Payton passes to Fisher. They set the pick. Back to Payton. Baseline jumper. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And with this lead, it looks like they'll hold on for the title. A special moment for everyone on the team. And really, what a year it's been for their star, Free.
Yeah, very impressive considering everybody pinned their hopes on him to lead the team at the start of the season. And he hasn't disappointed. For all the hype that surrounded him, he lived up to all of it.
Payton kicks to Fisher. Here's Wade. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. And that's now 6 points for Wade. Lopez drives in, and that one's good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Lopez has got 34 points.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hoyas.
Clark, what do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
Simply field goal percentage. They shot the ball much better than the opponent.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Lopez. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
The Badgers pull it in.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Lopez with the steal. Ball going up court. Harkless with the bucket.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Lopez. Bangs home the trifecta. Lopez has got 37.
Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
Fisher dishes to Wade. Poked away. Lopez with the steal. Shot's good. Lopez has got 39.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So the Hoyas win it. Such a special moment for them.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Gary Lopez from Georgetown University.
Let's do this, young man.
We met working at